All right, let's talk about the computers in here. As you can see, I have 2 monitors for you guys now. I'm not putting a TV over here. You should be able to pull up your computers on here. I have Pandora Music playing on here. You can have Sortly on here. This is the login so that you can see what's going on. You guys should be able to do the visitor board. I don't know if you guys are aware of how to do the visitor board. You just have to grab this. It pops it into another thing. You grab the code. Go back to TeamGo. You put it right here in the activation thing. Activate the visitor board. Go back to this tab. And it's going to pop up right here. If somebody was signed in, it would have their name here. So you should be able to see all the volunteers that you guys sign in and all the people so that you can tell how many people are inside, how many people are coming to you, all of that. The visitor board, I think, is the really important thing to use on here. All right, next thing. This is now your Wi-Fi for over here because the Wi-Fi would not reach. So we're back to old school. This is what we used when we were in Barberton. The back of this is named Franklin T101336. That's going to be your Wi-Fi. Then it's got your password right there if you have to put your password in. The other very important part is that this thing that's sticking out, I'm going to work on getting a new one, but this is the Wi-Fi extender for this box. This has to be plugged in or it's not going to work. So you have to make sure that's on. These go to sleep, so you have to turn this back on with the power button. It should be on with a little flashing light. The computer screens also go to sleep, so you need to push the power button on both of them if nothing is coming up. Everything should connect. If you need to go to your Wi-Fi, you should be able to go to your settings and see whether or not you're connected. See how it says I'm connected to the internet? If you're not connected, you just go to Wi-Fi and connect it to the Franklin T10. Okay? If you don't know how to move these back and forth, you do have the ability to move this screen over to here. You can make smaller things, you can make half ones, you can set this one on top of here, you can put this one back on the top if you move it up here. Only thing I'm doing is hitting this button and holding it down when I want to move things around. As you can see, I do have the cameras on here. I'm still connecting them over here, but you'll be able to see what's going on in that side and they'll be able to see what's going on your side. The cameras are going to be very important now that we're not in the same building. So I am still working on getting these other cameras connected. I have one up here coming in the door and I have another one back there in the men's section. I probably will put one more maybe on the right side of this blue thing facing that way too so we can see all angles of people. I do have an iPad here. This is now going to be your guys' responsibility to have the donors check in. So when people come in, they're like, oh, I have stuff to donate. It's going to go right in here. Whoever's working the back can come up with an empty cart and switch these out throughout the shift. But you can have them do the donor